right, welcome to another beautiful day in the Austrian Alps. Today is the last day I'm riding my Yamaha XJ6N because I'm selling it. And today, let's go for a ride, one last ride together on this bike, and I'll tell you all about why I'm selling it and what I'm getting instead. Alright, so this is the last ride on my Yamaha XJ6N. Why? Well, simply said, I am selling it. I'm selling this bike after, I think this would be my third year of ownership. So I've had 2 full seasons on it, and this would be the third. And we've done so much on this bike, haven't we? We have swapped the engine because it broke and really took it entirely apart from top to bottom. Everything was out. The engine was out, the back wheel was out, changed the chain, changed the sprockets, a bunch of smaller parts. So we really did do a lot of work on this bike. And yeah, even recently I had to change the fork oil on this bike because it had started to leak. So I also serviced the fork. Both forks, actually. But yeah, I've had this bike completely taken apart, but now I think it just is time for me to try something new. And that's the reason why I'm selling it, even though I've loved it, had so much fun with it. But I just think I've fallen in love with the supersport, specifically a Yamaha R6. That's right, I've really fallen in love with that bike, an older model. But before we talk about that, let's have some fun on these twisty turns coming up. So, why the Yamaha R6? I really love the Yamaha in general. I love this bike very much. It's a 4-cylinder. It is super sturdy. It's got plenty of power, producing 78 horsepower, I think, and plenty of torque as well. I've ridden it in Italy, I think even in a small part of Switzerland. Obviously in Austria, I also went to Germany. Yeah, great fun. But it's a naked. I'm sitting very upright, and I do ache for that little bit more sportiness, that sporty seat. And I've just fallen completely in love with the R6 and its sound, its engine, its looks also. And yeah, it just is a legendary bike. Everybody will know it, the Yamaha R6. And specifically, I am looking to purchase the RJ11, which is the 2008 model. And why? That specifically, that model has the upside down forks or suspension already, but also it has the ride-by-wire system. And apart from that, and this is maybe the most important part to me, it has no issues with emission, because just after this model, Yamaha and all manufacturers had to adhere to much more strict emission laws, and so the following models all had reduced power and all that kind of issues. So this is the year just before that happened. So it's the most technologically advanced before emission laws made it less fun, let's be honest. So I think that is the model that I want. I'm currently looking at a few. I really do hope that I will get it soon. I've already sold this bike in that sense. I have somebody who wants to buy it. So that's actually where I'm heading right now, to see this person and show him the bike. And yeah, decide if you would like to buy it. If not, I still have a few more people who are interested, so yeah. But I've had some great times with this bike. Absolutely adored it, but I'm also excited for something new. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. I am going to sell this bike, get that Yamaha R6. Can't wait to get this and get this started, get the season really started. It's finally a little bit sunny again. It's still super cold. We've had a terribly cold week, -degrees. You might see there's some snow up on the mountains. So yeah, but now hopeful that maybe summer's coming soon. Also, you may or may not have noticed, I have a new suit. I have the Shima Miura RS is what it's called. And it's a neat, tight fit, but I'd always been looking for a nice leather suit that is super protective and also maybe doesn't look too bad. But the most important, the most troublesome part to finding a suit for me was the fitment, and now I finally found one that fits well. Unfortunately, it is a one-piece suit. I wish it had been a two-piece, because going to the bathroom is going to be a bit bothersome, but I'll deal with it. Yeah. What else is new? My helmet. My helmet is also new. Check this out. It's the AGV K1S with a blue visor. Love it. I think it looks great. It feels good. It's tight, snug fit, but feels protected, and the wind noise is better than my previous helmet. So yeah. Also, of course, connected to my Cardo, and yeah, good setup. I think I'm finally really fully set up for riding my bike, I think. Just riding very slowly right now because I know there's police checking somewhere and I thought it was here, but it's not. I'm really looking to pay a fine right now. Man, the weather is so much better now than last week. But you can see the snow up on the mountains. But yeah, down here in the valley, it's nice and green and pretty. I can't wait for everything to be full of flowers. Maybe I'll take some nice photos with the Mini in front of the flowers. Haven't done a video with the Mini being just a drive with me with the Mini in a while. It's currently the off season here, so there's not a whole lot of tourism. But somehow the traffic is... the traffic does not really seem to change that much. But it's okay, I mean, really there's not that many cars on the road today. I'm by myself today, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Nobody had time to come with me. But that's okay sometimes. It's nice to just go for a ride by yourself. I'm going to miss this bike, that's for sure. My Yamaha XJ6N. Did some changes, some small modifications to it as well. These sleek, the Protec Magazzi XC10 mirrors, they look fantastic. Same as my tiny little indicators. These front and back, they look amazing. But the new project just beams a new project. Something new to work on and modify and ride. More interesting content. And hopefully meeting some more of you guys and going for rides with you. What I can say about this bike is it's a fantastic beginner bike. If you are just recently doing your rider's driver's license for your motorcycle, it is fantastic. If you're located in a German-speaking country where you need to get an A2 license, so if you're too young to have to ride just any sized bike, then this works quite well because it has 78 horsepower, I believe, but you can reduce it down to the 48 horsepower that you need for that smaller license. But it's just super forgiving. The handling is really, really easy and nice. And most of all, it's very comfortable. I've ridden this bike for, I think, 6 or 7 hours on end. And it was never an issue of comfort. Maybe after hour 4 or 5 my butt started hurting, but it was never so bad that I had to really stop. I can truly recommend this bike to anyone, and if I had the financial possibility, then I would keep this one and get the Yamaha R6 just as a second bike. I think maybe what I liked best about the bike also is its 4-cylinder engine, because the model that came after this is the MT-07, which is a very nice bike, but I believe they only have 2 cylinders, which makes it much more torquey and honestly a bit more difficult to handle. You may have seen the bike ride video where I celebrated 5,000 subscribers and I rode one of my subscribers' bikes, his Yamaha XSR700, I believe, is similar to this bike, except it's a 2-cylinder. And in that video you can very clearly see the difference, and I talk about it extensively. So go and check that out if you haven't yet. Other than that though, I suppose this is the end of today's video already. Just a short ride with me through the Austrian Alps on this very busy road, but yeah, with pristine weather and a quick chat with me. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, maybe even on an R6. Goodbye.